I literally blew my school fees in a trade. Like, obviously I blew every single thing, every single dollar. Damn, right there in front of me, I lost it. So bro, this is just to show you guys what I did, how I did it, how I recklessly misplaced, stupidly, well, I don't even know what word to put it right now, because I was emotionally just thinking I would double my money, obviously trading, but I blew the money somehow. So obviously around, should I say, 2023, so I came back from school. On my phone, I made a stupid decision. I went somewhere I'm not supposed to go to, obviously. So I was depressed, so I took my time. I went on YouTube, just watching YouTube videos. I came across this guy, he turned $1 to 1,000, turned $2 to 2,000. He was doing great, turned 10, 100, So I just kept on watching his videos, from YouTube. Kept on learning. Didn't really want to put money in. So I went back to school. I came back. Then I started putting money into trading, but I didn't put huge amounts of money. I didn't have much money. I wasn't using a good phone. So I just kept on putting $1. Yeah. So I put $1. I lost it. I found a broker that could put $1. I won't disclose the broker. So I put $1, lost it, put $1 again, lost it. 7 times. Then the 8th time, I turned it to $26. So I turned $26. Then I was happy about it. I told my mom, I'm not going to work anywhere. I'm going to be my own boss, that kind of thing, But then it was now a habit. It somehow felt like a game to me at first, because it was not what I was living by. You get? So I was consistently taking $5.25, $5.30, $1.90, like that. I was moving, I was booming, I was kind of making good cash at that time. My account was like going to like 300, 200k, every month, somehow, till I actually thought I could help my parents out paying my school fees. So I got to a point, having trouble paying. So I just said, okay, well, this money just came, said I should put it into my school fees. Well, so I actually saw an opportunity on a certain day. My dad actually sent some money to me. Okay, put this money, take it, put it into your school fees. And I was just looking at the money lying there in my account for a week. I didn't touch the money though. So I just like the whole school fees thing, I wasn't concentrating in class. I was just like, bro, if I can just do this stuff, if I can really, if the power is in my hands, this power is literally in my hands, let me just take it and change my own life. Well, all the success stories I've been watching on YouTube, all the motivational speeches, it was right in front of me. Let me just do this thing. So I carried the money. So I didn't send the whole money out. I just sent out $50, just $50, 50 out of 200, so just 50, so just $50. So I took $50. Then that $50, I got it up to like 70, got it up to like 175. So then out of the money too, I wasn't stressed at all. I thought I would raise the money, but eventually I spent half of that money. I withdrew half of the money. Then it was now remaining like maybe $25. So that $25, I blew it. Because I was maybe quite in a hurry. Any setup I see, I'll just trade it. Really, my emotional state was not stable for trading. I brought another mind into trading. Now that's one funny thing about trading. When you're trading, you don't bring an outside mind into trading. When you are trading, you just have to just come there to perform. You're not coming there to try and make excess money. So I overtraded. I was over trading. I was revenge trading. If I took a loss, I'm saying no, by force by fire, I'm going to come back with this loss. So I'll put in $10. I took $10 to 100. So my brain was just, let me just hit the $1,000 mark. So if I made $1,000, it would just clear all my sorrows, because $800 is 1.3 million naira. Okay, so I was like, bro, if I just made $800, my life would change from that point. So I just said, okay, see, no matter the loss I'm taking, I'll keep on funding. So I kept on funding, kept on funding 50, kept on losing. Was losing like a losing streak, kept on losing. So I literally had I funded the last money. I remained like $10 out of the money, and I funded 100. That 100, as I funded it, I wanted to scalp. I was crazy. I was not even going by my principles of trading. Those were not my principles. I don't scalp. I don't scalp. I was not following my principles in trading. I was just emotional. And within that state, I was not even supposed to trade at all, because I was only emotional. I was typically emotional, just carrying the money, putting it by force. This thing must work. I must win. I must. That kind of mentality. So I just picked the $100 and I'm like, okay, this $100, if I just find one scalping way, I can scalp this thing and just put 10x to it. If I risk everything, if I risk 50% of it, I can just find a way to just scalp it, just a 10x window. I can just, something like that. Oh, well, I did it. And I blew the money. When I blew the money, I was so devastated, as if a hole just pierced through my heart. That was the first thing. And that time I was like, what will I tell my people now? What will I tell my dad? What will I tell my... So how was I feeling at that point in time when I couldn't just... The night before, I couldn't sleep. Well, so I couldn't sleep. So around like maybe 12:30, I walked to my friend's room. I brought him out. He had another episode of telling me how he sold a generator. Obviously, I didn't really care about what he was saying at that point in time. I just needed someone to console me. So he was telling me that he sold a generator. I don't really care about that. So, but I talked to him. I was telling me suicide is not the option. I was like, this guy, who cares about suicide, bro? I don't really care about that. So then I left his room. I was down. I was really down. Like my heart was heavy, like literally heavy. So, but the next morning, my dad called. Everybody's calling. My mom's on the phone. What's going on? What did you do? Are you okay? But I told you not to do this. I told you to do this. Why didn't you follow me? Why didn't you do what I said? I'm disappointed in you. Some stuff like that. And I still got up the next day. To my bag, went to class, still smiling with everybody, still going through. But I was like, no, I have to read the book, because most times if something bad happens or something traumatic happens, I just tend to think like, okay, maybe I lacked knowledge. Maybe I knew less. So I just say, okay, let me read the book. So trading in the zone. So I was reading Trading in the Zone. And I also said, okay, let me just push this aside for now because sometimes we don't tend to take breaks. So I was like, okay, maybe loss. First thing, let me take a break. Not even trying to do a quick fix. Not trying to say, okay, let me revenge trade. So first thing I was reviewing my psychology, because I heard of a trader, trading to the 300 million mark. Just trading to a certain mark, but always losing trades after he got to that particular amount of money because of his trauma. So most of us have these different traumas that work against us when we are trading. So when we see huge money, we can't even handle it. But if after that we start trading with emotions, so I started back testing. So I would go on a particular pair, then start back testing. Start back testing. Then I figured out that I was even afraid of taking trades again. I was totally afraid of taking trades from that point on. I was afraid of taking trades. I lost confidence in myself, like totally. Before my guys would call me, Alpha bro, no enter trade. This one, no enter trade. But they stopped. So you need to know the 10 things know the 10 things I learned as a teenage trader. So you have to you like, you comment, you subscribe to the channel. We want to hear what you have to say in the comment section. So you have to you like, subscribe to this channel, the platform. So yeah, thanks. See you in the next video.